Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on the altcoin market. I'm calling this an alt season update, but just for some clarification. And this might be a little bit controversial, to be honest. So buckle up. But personally, and I've said this before, especially in the Telegram and the Discord groups we have. I don't believe in an alt season like we have seen before in 2021, for example, or 2017, if you go all the way back, which is already almost 10 years ago, which is pretty crazy, because that's when I first bought Bitcoin at $5,000. But I don't believe in that, and that's for a simple reason. First of all, I think the crypto market is much too saturated. It's an older market right now financially. And then if you take a look at the market cap for cryptos, at this point of time, it's at $240 billion. That's a total market cap of all altcoins, excluding the top 10. And if you go back in time and you go to the previous rally we had, you could say that the previous rally was actually the end of... no, that was actually here. My apologies. But then the total crypto market cap was at $50 billion, right? So we're trading at a 5x in total market cap right now compared to... the last time we had a real alt season, right? And I don't think that at a 5x from that, we can expect the same kinds of returns, right? Because ultimately an alt season is where altcoins keep rallying multiple X's. I just don't see that happening. However, there are still cycles. I still think there are bull runs for altcoins. And I think at this point of time, altcoins are at a crucial level where we have to find support if we still want to get that. In my last altcoin video updates, and this is others, right? So I've already said that before, but that's the crypto total market cap, excluding the top 10. What I said last video, when the price was right here at $265 million, I said, you know, we're in the middle right now. It's better to wait for the support right here between 250, 240, or to wait for us to break the yearly rolling VWAP. Now we have dropped down towards support. So now the question is well, all right, is this the time to buy altcoins? And personally, to be fair, I have bought into spot. I have bought into some altcoins in spot, very minimally though. All right, and that's for multiple reasons. First of all, fundamentally, it's not great, right? The S&P 500 is holding on relatively well, but if you take a look at Bitcoin and you zoom in, it's not really reacting it's not reacting in a positive way to levels where it should get a strong reaction. So that is something I do not like. And then obviously we also ended last week with quite a lot of fundamental bearish pressure, right? So then I'm talking about the tariffs, of course, and a little bit of escalation between China and the US. So therefore, the fundamentals are not in our favor. And on the daily time frame, we are just about holding this major support level we have right here, right? The main support level we have to hold is around $240, $238 billion. And even though we are holding that with the last daily time frame candle, we did close below the trend at $250 billion, right? So that worries me slightly. And I do think when we're talking about others, and I'll definitely keep you updated on this. Like I said, I have scaled into some altcoins minimally, but to get confirmation of some more strength for altcoins coming, I think we need to reclaim 250. Then we have the daily trend back. Then we have some confirmation of strength as well. And is this possible? Yes, certainly. But right now it is, you know, I would say it's the safer bet to wait for that and scale in afterwards than to scale in right here, while technically we have lost the daily trend and we're below $240 billion. So a bit of a tricky position again. Look, making money with altcoins this way, it's difficult, right? So you're always going to be in a tricky position. Sometimes you just have to make the decision, all right? So hopefully this video helps with the decision-making process. If you do have any questions, anything, make sure to join the Telegram and the Discord servers, all right? There, if you tag me, I'll always respond, or at least 99% of the time I will. Sometimes I miss it, but yeah, so there we can discuss if you want to. I think there's a lot of value in that, but for now, I think that's what you need to know. So now on to more important business, the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you all in my next videos. Take care and bye.